Welcome, Virgo. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading is what I call a personal growth reading. It takes a look at your blocks, obstacles, fears, strengths, and where kind of everything is headed and leading. This could be for some of you about a particular situation. It could just be in general, how you're dealing with life, that kind of thing. Keep in mind, this is end of October to beginning to the end of November, excuse me. But these are timeless, and always remember, whether it resonates or not, to watch your other placements videos, because this is all about learning, self growth, things like that. So let's get started here, and just a little bit extra information doesn't hurt, right? So I have the Somnia Tarot for the reading today. Well, this is the illustrated version of the Somnia, and this is the original photograph version of this deck. So I will use the illustrated version for the reading, the other one for clarifying if needed. Let's get started, Virgo. What do our Virgos need to know? What do our Virgos need to know? 2 cards for blocks, please. 9 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. That feels like almost opposing energy. Fears or obstacles. Ace of Wands, 3 of Wands. Strengths. 7 of Cups. Page of Wands. What you don't see. 2 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. Unexpected. Judgment. Challenge. Page of Pentacles. Where does all this lead, please? Queen of Swords. The Devil. Fool. I pulled another one after the Devil because the Devil, to me, I don't mind having the Devil there. I don't, because it can mean all kinds of different things, but sometimes being tied to something can be hard, and especially in this type of reading. So I wanted to know more advice. 4 of Pentacles. Tower is at your bottom of your deck. So there could be, for some of you, something suddenly changed in your life, whether it be a relationship, a job. It could be any of these. So please take this reading as it resonates, no matter if I focus on one life area or another, because there's a lot of different cards here. We've got Pentacles, Cups, Wands, and Swords. We've got them all, and Majors. So this could be anything. So, but this shift is the bottom of the deck, and this is kind of the basis here. So with this change that happened, this is what is blocking you. Like, how do I move forward? And I feel like with these 9 of Pentacles here with the Page of Cups, there's a feeling to you, and here is the block. It's not either one of these cards, it's both of these cards. It's a decision of, do I want to be alone, or do I want to reach out and have love? I feel like for some of you, this is a shift. Now, in some cases, if this were work or, a job situation, it is, do I want something where I feel successful in a career, or do I want something that I love? Again, use those 2 types of energies here, because there's definitely something. So this, a change would be a change in a relationship. It could be a loss of a job, or something changes at work, which is making you go, do I really want to do this? Or, would I rather go for something I love? Would I rather stay here and because I know that I am making a living, those kind of things. This is definitely about a decision. And your obstacles or fears, you've got Ace of Wands with the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is a fear to me in this, because it is am I ever going to see the benefits or the outcome of all of the work I've put in? Three of Wands, ships coming in. It's like it's a fear, it's not an obstacle. Now, well, in some cases it could be, as far as if you are not seeing, the fruits of your labor yet, then it could be an obstacle in the respect that losing patience. The Ace of Wands, however, is also a fear, because you're wondering if you'll get that spark again, that energy again, the passion to do something different, to start something new. It's getting it's not like it's getting in your way. I guess it's a fear. Like, you're fearing, will I have this? Will I have this passion back? Will I get this passion back? Will I ever do this again? Like, this excitement and this energy that I've had in the past. And how am I going to start something new? So there is something definitely here that I feel like has come to an end, that you're going, how am I going to kick this into gear? How am I going to restart? How am I going to do that? So that's a big feeling here. What the good things are, I think, and some Virgos won't agree with me here. I'm a fire sign, and I see that Page of Wands, and I always get like, oh, that's cool. But I do know that earth signs like to have plans. They like to understand what they're doing next. But the Page of Wands to me is your strength, is you do have the ability to maybe jump into something without too much thought. And maybe that may be helpful. It doesn't mean, well, yeah. I mean, the Page of Wands will start something new and not think so heavy about it. Just go, you know what, this excites me, I'm going to do it. So even though you're afraid of that, you have it in you to do so with the Page of Wands. The Seven of Cups is, you have choices, probably more than you realize, and that's why it's in the reading, is to take some time. If you're feeling like you don't, take time. Look at all your choices. Maybe make a list, like to see it, to go, this is real. This is really what I have here. I have this, 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 and this, and I can do this, 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 and this, and then determine what to do next, from there. Because sometimes when we are kind of devastated, because the Tower can devastate us a little bit, that we may not see everything clearly because we're focused on what maybe we've lost, instead of what else do I have out there where I can use that Ace of Wands energy to go for it. Because you have the ability to do so with that Page of Wands being in your strength. You can do this. You can go, I'm doing it, and have that more energetic energy towards doing something new. What you don't see here is the Two of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles that we are talking about, there's a lot of things in the background right now that are happening. Okay, so for me, the Seven of Pentacles is about taking care of a garden, so to speak, or a crop. You don't spend 24 hours a day taking care of this. You water it when it needs it, you fertilize it, you take care of it that way. You take care of it regularly. It's something you put energy into regularly, but not 24/7. And whatever you've been working on in the background, you might not even realize it. You might have to go, oh, I have been working on that. Things are going the way they're supposed to. And the Two of Swords in the what you don't see is the realizing that you will have to decide if whatever this Seven of Pentacles is to you is worth the energy. Do I want to continue to grow this situation? Is it worth it? Because sometimes it's not, right? We could plant a whole crop and then it fail, not because we didn't take care of it, but because of Mother Nature or because of any reason. But the Two of Swords is know that it's up to you to decide. Also, again, when you have decisions to make and you're having a struggle making them, know that writing list, making notes, taking a little bit of time, not just like revisit it again and again in your head, but actually physically do something so that you can get it kind of out of your system. Put it down and then come back and reread it later to make your decision. Sometimes that helps, because if we're overthinking about something, we can totally go the wrong way. We have the Judgment in your unexpected. This is growth, this is rebirth, this is kind of Phoenix energy to me sometimes, but I don't feel like it's more Phoenix as I feel like it's unexpectedly there is something that happens. And I think it all comes within you, where you realize what you can do next, where you can go next. You feel renewed. There's something here that will come in soon, and I really believe that will kind of take you and show you exactly where you need to go. Keep in mind too, the Judgment can be about karma. It can be the karma card, which is saying that, you are going to get what you give. And I feel like that you will be suddenly surprised here. The Judgment or the challenge is the Page of Pentacles, which is, and I'm going to go back down to here, the Seven of Pentacles as well, kind of put these two together, is that the Page of Pentacles puts a lot of work in. And in here he makes a discovery. The challenge is you haven't made that discovery yet. The challenge is to keep working to make that discovery. Again, though, you have to decide how much to put into something or whether you let it go. And I think, again, we're going to go back. It's the same energy to me, is that you will have to make that decision on how much energy to give something. And that's the challenge. It isn't the energy. It's the decision whether to keep doing it or not. And that will be a challenge. And that's why I'm kind of making those, suggestions on how to make a decision as well. The Queen of Swords is where this all leads. I feel like this is, when I look at a card, it's laying down here. Here's the rest of the reading. She's facing this reading here. This is you looking at everything that's happening and has happened, everything that you've learned, and you're going to say, okay, I know exactly where I need to go. I know exactly what I need to do. And this is you making those plans, kind of a little bit tunnel vision, which is fine. I think you kind of need that to move forward. This then leads to the Devil. I'm going to clarify the Devil here, see if there's anything it can tell us, because after that, though, it leads to the Fool. So here's what I'm thinking. And I don't know if I even need to clarify it. I feel like this is saying, so here we have ropes, loosely tied ropes. Here, he's freeing himself from the ropes. I feel like you realizing that you are tied to something that is not allowing you to be free, allowing you to be you. And I don't mean free, like free from a relationship free. I mean something that's tying you down, that's making you not want to take on a new opportunity with that Ace of Wands and your fear. And I feel like what happens with this, with the Queen of Swords, is you say to yourself, okay, I know exactly what I need to do. And then there's a realization of how much you are tied to something. And that's okay, because that's part of the plan, right? You have to understand. And then once you allow yourself to be free from that tie, whatever it is, whether it's a person, place, or thing, it doesn't matter. You are going to take a leap. And I feel like that Ace of Wands energy comes back in, because the Fool is exciting. It is. And it brings in that curiosity and that, oh, wow, like I'm going to just do this and I'm going to be excited about it. And so I do feel like you start to get that back, which I really like, because this leads to a really good place. It means that the most important thing that I'm seeing here, it means that you come up with a resolution to move forward into something that's going to bring you excitement and joy too. And because the Fool has that inner joy, the childlike feeling of being free and just going into something with childlike curiosity. I love this reading for you. The Four of Pentacles is in your advice, and I feel like this is saying, okay, hang in there. Hang in there. You've got this. This is good stuff. Because the Four of Pentacles is holding on to things. Also a reminder of everything that you've learned along the way. So the Four of Pentacles can also be everything we have in our back pocket. You know, the lessons learned. Maybe it's a savings for some of you, or for some of you, it's just realizing everything you've learned, everything you know, everything you have at your disposal up here and in here. You know, not just physically, but all of the other things as well. So that's really good. I think, you know, sometimes we don't realize that, especially if we're going through a tough time. We tend to forget everything that we truly need, which is not just somebody or something. It's, you know, the heart space, the knowledge, all of those things too are very important in moving forward in any kind of situation. So understand that, you know, I think it's really important. Is there anything else our Virgos need to know, please? Ace of Cups, Lovers, and Ten of Cups. There is something new that will begin now. So for some of you, it's Ace of Cups, Lovers, and Ten of Cups. For some of you, this will be a new beginning, and to me with the Lovers, like a good partnership and something that will just bring complete joy. Now this Ten of Cups, I love it because it's a relationship that goes back and forth. It means there's equal comfort. It's the two people sharing, and it's constantly moving back and forth, which is to me the ultimate. You're teaching each other lessons, you're helping each other grow, that kind of feeling here. And I feel like with that, what you need to realize, whether this is a new relationship, and for some of you it could be, it's also a new way forward to understand what you really have to offer to any kind of partnership relationship. And I think that's important, and I feel like you're going to find that. And that's what these three cards are. You're going to find that. Again, it could be love, it could be a partnership in work, it could be just doing something that totally brings you joy and allows you to grow as well. So there you have your personal growth reading, Virgo. I hope you liked it. Let me know. Take care and have a beautiful day.